Hey, I'm going to show you how to answer questions in such a way that your prospects will be foaming at the mouth, ready to throw credit cards into your pocket so that you can give you tons of money, screaming, "Shut up and take my money," to join your business, buy your products, attend your event meetings, and whatnot. You want to learn how to do that? I'm going to show you all that and more in this morning's marketing tip. My friend, this is Greg Gomez III, founder, CEO of FastStartMarketer.com. Bling! And I'm here in Phoenix, Arizona, just leaving my conference room. Just had a meeting about our Fast Start Summit, which is fast approaching very quickly. Tickets are sold out on that. If you want some more information, we might have people on reserve on a waiting list for you to be able to attend the event, which is great. But you can comment, link below, or just message me privately on Facebook, and I will be happy to point you in the right direction. But as I was having a meeting here, we were talking about prospecting. In the last couple of videos, we've talked about how to get leads, how to qualify them on the front end to make sure they're a good quality lead, how to do, on the second one, how to invite them, a better invite strategy process, an equation that will allow more people to want to do business with you and then come to your next step, your hotel, meeting, house party, three-way calls, etc., etc. But now number three, after they come off of that presentation, they're going to have questions. They're going to need some clarity. They're going to have some confusions that need to be cleared up, right? So I'm going to share with you a simple question answering process that gets prospects fired up about your offer. But I need some coffee, so I'm going to invite you to come walk with me down to the local cafe here in my office space so I can get some coffee. So you can see here, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Or excuse me, it's a Monday afternoon as a recording of this, but it's Wednesday, I think, when you're watching this. One of the things we do here in Phoenix, Arizona, is we do a lot of indoor stuff because during the summertime, it's hot. This is summer right now. It's about 100 and probably 5 degrees. Anything under 105, you're pretty good. But right now, I'm thinking about when you have questions. Your prospects come off the call. They've studied some of the information. They're educated. They're probably confused, a little concerned, maybe a little skeptical, and they're going to have some questions and comments and thoughts about that as they go along. I'm going to take a shortcut through one of the buildings here. Watch this. So one of the things that I found is when you have a question, you want to make sure you're addressing it in a way that actually works and does well for your prospects so that they are informed. And really what you need to understand about answering questions, if a prospect has an unanswered question, if they have a confused mind doesn't buy. I heard that from Joe Polish. I don't know who originally said it, but it is a truth nevertheless in the selling environment. If a person's confused, they're going to want to get some more information. That's why you run into people who say, "Hey, I need to think about it. Can you send me some more information? Do you have some additional documentation?" That's just a stall tactic. That means they have the information, they're just not clear on it, and they need you to share the correct answers with them. So you need to learn how to answer those questions directly. Let's go down here. Going down the stairs now. So a simple way to answer a question is to basically figure out what it is they're asking. You want to repeat the question back to them to make sure you get a better understanding. And if you've seen me before talk about yes momentum, one of the things that I do when I talk with prospects is you actually want to get them on yes momentum track. Does that make sense? So you want them answering yes to your question. So if they say, "Hey, I'm not clear on exactly how this process works. When I sign up, do I get my stuff right away or how long do I have to wait?" So my repeat to them would be, so what I'm hearing you say is you're a little concerned, you're confused as to how this needs to work or when you would get that. This is the Lakeside Hideout Cafe here in Phoenix, Arizona. Hi guys. How are you? I'm recording this for a video that I'm sending out to my crew. Say hi to everybody. Hi. Can I get an Americano, 16 ounce? You know that one I had this morning? Yes. When I walked into my office, I literally opened the door, I spilled it everywhere. Oh, right. So, I need another one. What's that? I'm recording this for my group. You want to say hi?
Take a look at this.
What is this?
It's a New York white pizza.
Ooh, that looks good. Yeah, you guys want some pizza?
Hand-tossed fresh pizza dough.
Hand-tossed fresh pizza dough. That's pretty amazing. That looks good. Excellent. All right, well, while he's making that, I'm going to step out and finish this, okay? Hot, yes, please. All right.
Thank you.
16, right?
16 ounces. My card's right here. Just charge and I'll be back in a second. All right, so this is where we come for all of our grub stuff. It's pretty good. It's a great place to actually get food. So if you're here for our Platinum Fly-In Days, that's the place you want to get your stuff from. All right, so questions. I always like to repeat back to them what they're saying to me so that I can get some yes momentum. So if they're saying, "Hey, I have some concerns over this, that, and the other thing," then I'll say to them, "All right, sounds like you have some questions about this, or you're not exactly clear on how this works. Is that correct? Yeah, I don't understand that. This does two things for you. Number one, it gets your prospects to, it clarifies to your prospect that you're listening to their concerns, their fears, their doubts, that you're really listening to them. And when you can do that, what winds up happening is they trust you more. They see that you are listening to them, so they trust you more. Make sense? The second thing this does for you, it also helps uncover any hidden, latent misunderstandings in the question they're asking you, because a lot of times our brain doesn't actually hear what they're saying. Our ears hear something different than what they're saying. So that's why it's so important you repeat back to them what they're asking, so that A, you can get clarity, and B, you can make sure they understand that you're listening to them. All right, so let's say, one of the common questions we get for our coaching program, just use one of mine, is do you have these programs? What happens if I can't attend a call live? You do these live training calls. What happens if I can't be there live, Greg? It's just a waste of money then, isn't it? Well, no, actually. So it sounds to me like you have a pretty busy schedule then. Is that correct? You're kind of concerned whether or not you're going to be able to make the live calls? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, that's exactly why I just did it. I gave them, they said, yes, it is. Great. Then I answer the question. That's exactly why all of the calls are recorded. So if for some reason you're not available to attend the call live, it's placed there live or recorded for you so that you can get your questions answered. You can set it down here. It's not that fancy. It's not that formal. They know me.
I did not charge your card.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
So when you guys are here, this is the place you want to go and get food from them, all right? All right. Anyways, so that being said, you want to get clarity from them on that. You repeat back to them, and then you start to answer the question that they're asking. And so it's a simple answer. It doesn't have to be some great, stellar thesis on why and how and whatever it is. It's just a simple answer. That's the reason why we provide recordings for the call, so that if you miss it for whatever reason, they're there for you, available in the back office. Now's the magic that goes into answering a question. I'm going to demonstrate it for you. This is what gets people and prospects excited to take your offers right away. Here's how you do it. I'm going to go into our other conference room here real quick. That coffee's hot. I asked for hot and I got hot. The fact of the matter is when you're working with a prospect and they ask a question, ooh boy, that's really hot. You gave me the hottest coffee you could possibly give me. What you need to do is then give them an additional benefit on top of the answer you gave them. So case in point, even better, if anytime you're not going to be able to attend a call, all you need to do is simply, let me get inside here real quick. It's one of our other conference rooms. All you need to do is simply let us know in the Facebook group. You can ask your questions in advance, send us an email, or just ask in the Facebook group directly. And what we'll do is we go through and read those questions live, as if you were on the call live, and answer those questions for you so that you don't miss a beat. So even though you may not be able to participate live, what we do is we have a section specifically for your questions, and then at the end of the call, we run down and answer all those questions as if you were there directly. So not only are you able to get the content that you would normally get live recorded so you can play back at your convenience, but in addition to that, you can also get all of your questions answered in addition to that by using this Facebook strategy. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. So let me demonstrate it again. They ask a question, I repeat the question back to them, and then to make sure that we're clear, and then I answer their question. That's step 2, answer their question thoroughly. Do you understand that? Yes, I do. Even better, one of the things we do is we then give a bonus. We give a benefit, an additional bonus on top of that. So again, you have a question, it's called active listening. I'm hearing you say this, is that correct? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Greg. Excellent. So then I answer the question, and then I ask, does that make sense? Do you understand that part first? And I like a little continuation, I forgot what I call it, comprehension questions. Does that make sense? You see how that works? I do a continuation comprehension question, which means, does that make sense so far? Do you see that first part? Do you understand as that sits right now? I'm going to give you, there's more. Do you understand that first bit? Yes, I do. Okay, great. Which implies there's a second bit. So here's the second bit. Even better, then we give the bonus, and then we wind up showing them how to get it done. I went and got coffee with you. I've done 3 things in these videos. I showed you how to get leads, how to qualify leads, so you make sure you're dealing with the best leads you possibly can. Second thing I've shown you how to do is how to have a better invite script. The equation x minus y equals z. Great way to do your invites. And finally, I've showed you after they've gone to a presentation, they've taken that next step and they're ready to make a decision. They've got enough information to make a decision for your company. How to answer those questions for them so that by the end of this conversation, you do this 3 times, you answer 3 questions for them in this way, and you give them an opportunity to be able to participate with it, you're going to wind up putting yourself in a position where they're practically ready to throw money at you when it's all said and done. You want more tips like this? And better yet, you want me to build an entire process for you like this, live, demonstrating your business, how to script it together so you can get more invites, better sales, and ultimately bigger commission checks? Well, it's very simple. Click the link, faststartmarketer.com/live, faststartmarketer.com/live, or simply, if you're already on this page, simply fill in the form below, register for this week's webinar, and I'll see you live where you will chime in. I will interact with you directly, and I'll help you build these scripts and these processes for yourself so that you can see how they work and, more importantly, get the results for you and your business. That's it, my friends. I appreciate you. Take action, and I will see you on the webinar. Take care. Bye-bye.